Hey, good day and welcome to MathTutorial. Makinig, manood, at matuto. Okay, we are now in the third week of the second quarter, and this time we will discuss the introduction of algebra for the grade 7 mathematics. Okay? Huwag na natin patatagalin pa. Let's start this lesson. Okay, bago yan, we will have our activity first. Okay. Identify the constant, numerical, and literal coefficients and type of polynomials according to the number of terms. Okay, we have here our table. Then, we will have here our algebraic expression. Okay, the different algebraic expression we have here 3xyz squared, then 25m squared plus 10n minus 6, then negative 5ab squared c minus 8ab minus 2. And we are tasked to find the variable, the constant, the numerical coefficient, the literal coefficient, and the polynomial or not a polynomial. We need to identify. Activity pa lang, mahirap na. Okay, that is why we will discuss the algebra. Okay, algebra is a branch of mathematics. Okay, then before we will discuss this one, and then let's go back to this activity para masasagutan natin yan. Okay, now this would be our objectives for this video. Illustrate and differentiate the related terms in algebra. Those are a raised to n, where n is a positive integers, and that is what we call the exponents. And remember, it is always a positive integers. Then, constant and variables. Then, the literal coefficient and the numerical coefficient. Letter D, the algebraic expressions, terms, and polynomials. And letter E, number of terms, degree of terms, and degree of polynomial. Okay, and number 2, show appreciation on the importance of the related terms in algebra. Okay, this would be our objectives for this video. Okay, let's continue. Okay, now, we need to remember some terms in algebra before we will continue kasi kailangan nating malaman at kailangan nating alam yung mga terms na gagamitin natin kapag tinatalakay natin o sinasabi nating algebra. Okay, importante yan. Okay, example, we have here our expression, 6xy. Okay, now, the first term that we need to remember in the algebra is what we call constants. Okay, or the constant. Okay, kapag sinabi natin constant, numbers that have fixed values. Okay, fixed values. O ano yung mga numbers na alam natin na fixed values? It could be an integer, a positive integer, or a negative integer. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, and so on. Okay? Those are the fixed values numbers. It is usually referred to as the term without a variable. Okay? Isipin natin, o always nating tatandaan na kapag sinabing constant, it is referred to as a term without a variable. Okay? Example dito, meron tayong 6xy, okay? 6xy, 'di ba nakikita ninyo a number which is 6, then meron tayong letters x and y. Okay. Now, on this part, hindi natin pwedeng sabihin constant 'yan, ang 6 kasi sir, number naman ang 6, 'di ba? Fixed value siya. Pero remember, it is referred to as a term without a variable. Ano yung variable? Ito yung mga letters. Okay. Hindi natin siya pwedeng sabihin na, sir, x is a constant. Bakit? Kasi meron siyang kasamang variable. Dapat, kapag sinabi natin constant, walang kasamang variables or letters. English alphabet letters. Okay. Examples of the constant are 7, as you can see. Then we have also 4. We can have a negative 20. Then we can have 11. As long as it is a fixed value at wala siyang kasamang variable or letters. Okay. Next, the second term that we need to remember in the algebra is the variable. Okay? Now, kapag sinabi natin variable, si Sir kanina always sinasabi ano yung variable. Okay, variable, it is a symbol. Okay, remember, a symbol or a letter in the English alphabet that represent a number. Okay, pwede siya. Oh, na symbols, pwedeng square, pwedeng star, pwedeng blank lang, di ba? Pwedeng oblong, pwedeng kahit anong shapes or kahit anong symbols as long as it is represented by a number. That is why during your elementary, na-discuss nyo na kung ano yung algebra, di ba? Minsan pinapasagot sa inyo ng mga parent ninyo na na example is blank plus 3. Okay, example, ganyan. Ibig sabihin, ano yung value ng blank, equals, dagdagan pala natin, 5. Okay, ganyan. O, di ba? Ano yung value ng blank na makomplete natin that this equation is true? Then you will answer 2. Okay, ganyan, di ba? During your elementary. Or fill in the box. Yan, fill in the box during your elementary. Box minus 2 is equal to 5. Okay, is equal to 5. Ano yung value ng box? Ano yung number sa loob ng box? Okay, therefore, ang sa loob ng box is 7. Okay. It means, during your elementary, you already discussed what is an algebra, and that is what we call variable. It is a symbol that represent a number. Itong blank, ano nang na-represent ng blank? Which is 2. Ito namang square or box, di ba? Ano ang ni-represent niya na number? Which is 7. O, di ba? During your elementary, you already discussed what is an algebra. Okay, you are applying it, di ba? Ang galing, ang galing. Okay, now, during this time, pag sinabi natin variable, commonly, we are using the letters in the English alphabet. Okay, letters in the English alphabet, which is we are representing those numbers. And remember, those letters is written in a small letters. Okay? So the variable is written in a small letters. Example, we have here A, B, C, then so on hanggang Z. Okay? Hanggang Z yan. Now, in our given kanina, which is sa 6xy, the x and y is what we call the variable. Okay? The x and y is what we call the variable. Okay? Yun ang example natin kanina. 6xy, xy is the what we call the variable. Always remember, kapag sinabing variable, it is a small letters in the English alphabet. Okay? From A to Z. Okay? Next, the term that we need to remember in the algebra is what we call term. Okay? Term. Now, pag sinabing term, it is a constant. Constant, ibig sabihin number. Or a variable, o kahit anong letters, na small letters in the English alphabet. Or a constant and a variable. Pwedeng combination. Pwedeng, tulad nun kanina example natin, 6xy. Okay, pwedeng ganon. Constant and variables multiplied together. Then, the term is separated by the symbol plus and minus. Okay. Ano lang ang pwedeng makapapahiwalay sa term? Plus and minus. Hindi pwedeng paghiwalayin sila ni multiplication. Hindi rin sila pwedeng paghiwalayin ni division. Ang tanging makakapaghiwalay lang sa kanila is si plus and minus. Ha? Bad niyan, sir. Ang bad ni plus at minus, pinagpahiwalay. Okay? We are just following the terms. Okay? Yun ang condition. Okay, kapag sinabing term, it is separated by plus and minus. Okay. Plus and minus lang, laging tandaan. Okay, example. Example here, in one term. Okay, we have only one term. 7. Sinabi natin kanina, constant. It is a term. Okay. Then, 8y. Okay. It is a combination of a constant and a variable. 8y multiplied together. Okay, that is one term. Next, negative 3xy squared. That is also a term. Try to observe. Meron ba diyang plus at saka minus? Okay, wala. Okay, ang tanging operation na present lang dito is multiplication. That is why, hindi sila pwedeng sabihin natin naghiwalay. Okay, hindi natin pwedeng sabihin separated. Okay, therefore, it is only one term. Sir, merong minus, oh. Okay, the first one, okay, negative 3. Pero walang number na nauna sa negative sign. Okay, ganun pa rin. Okay, that is one term. Okay, the next one, we have here the two terms. Okay, bakit two terms? Okay, dito natin masasabi na the term is separated by the symbol plus and minus. Example, a plus 7. Okay, observe. Meron tayo ditong symbol na plus. Ito yung nagpapahiwalay o nagpapahiwalay kang A at saka kay 7. Since they are separated by the symbol plus, there are two terms on this part. Okay, the term A and the term which is the constant, which is 7. Okay, separated by the symbol plus. Therefore, we have here two terms. Next, we have here 8y. 8y minus 9. It is also two terms. Okay, it is separated by minus sign. Okay, yun ang nakakapaghiwalay sa kanila. Okay, next, we have here the negative 3xy squared plus 4xy. Okay, ano yung symbol na nagpapahiwalay sa dalawang term? Which is the plus symbol. Okay, or the addition symbol. Ito yung nagpapahiwalay sa dalawang term. Therefore, we have here the two terms, which is the negative 3xy squared and the 4xy. Okay, another example tayo. Three terms. Okay, a plus b minus 7. Observe, a plus b minus 7. There are three terms. Bakit? Kasi they are separated by the symbol plus, which is ang a at saka b, dalawa na yan. Then, si b at saka si 7, they are separated by the symbol which is minus. Therefore, 1, 2, 3. There are three terms. Then, another example, negative 5 minus 8y minus 9. They are separated by the symbol, okay, minus sign. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Next, we have here negative 3xy squared plus 4xy minus 2. And that is also a three terms separated by plus and minus. Okay, sana naintindihan ano yung term. Okay, meron na tayong tatlo. The constant, the variable, and a term. Okay, next, we have what we call the term is classified into two. Okay, the numerical coefficient and the literal coefficient. Okay, numerical coefficient. Numerical coefficient are the number part of a term. Okay, number part of a term. Then, the literal coefficient, the variable or variable parts of a term including its exponent. Kasali ang exponent. Remember, kapag ang number part, numerical coefficient, madali lang intindihan, number, numerical. Okay? Nume. Okay. Then the variables or the the variable part, kapag sinabi natin variables, letters, di ba? O, madali lang intindihan. Literal. Okay, literal coefficient. Okay, example. We have here the algebraic expression, which is 7. Then, the numerical coefficient. The numerical coefficient is 7. Okay? Then, the literal coefficient is none. Bakit? Wala siyang variable. Okay. Next, we have here the algebraic expression which is y. Okay, y. Next, what is the numerical coefficient? Now, remember, in every variable, kapag wala tayong nakikitang number dito na katabi niya, okay, automatic, meron siyang number na katabi which is 1. Okay, always may 1 dyan. Therefore, the numerical coefficient for the variable y is 1 and the literal coefficient is y. Okay, ganun siya. Always ha, tandaan, always may 1 katabi ang isang variable kung nag-iisa lang si variable or the literal coefficient. Next, another expression is negative 5ab squared. What is the numerical coefficient? Okay, good. That is negative 5. Then the literal coefficient is, okay, ab squared. Okay, remember, including its exponent. Kasali ang exponent. That is the literal coefficient. Okay, yun siya. The constant, the variable, the term, and the term is divided into two. The numerical coefficient and the literal coefficient. Okay, let's continue. Now, the another one is the algebraic expression. Okay, it will read as algebraic expression. Okay? Algebraic expression. Algebraic expression is a group of terms. Again, it is a group of terms separated by the symbol plus and minus. Okay? Yun ang algebraic expression. Pwede siyang constant. Pwede rin siyang combination of constant and a variable, which is the operation is multiplication. Or it is composed of terms as long as it is separated by the symbol plus and minus. Okay. Now, example of an algebraic expression. Yun siya. The one term, those are the algebraic expression. Next, these are the example of the algebraic expression in two terms. Then, these are the examples of algebraic expression in three terms. Okay, yun siya. Algebraic expression ang tawag sa kanila. Okay, now, in algebraic expression, then alam natin kung ano yung terms. Meron din tayong tinatawag na similar terms and dissimilar terms. Okay, similar terms or like terms. Similar, ibig sabihin, pareho. Diba? Okay, similar terms. Iba yung equal sa similar. Kapag sinabi natin similar, meron silang pagkakapareho, diba? Pero hindi lahat pareho. Yun ang similar. Kapag sinabi natin equal or congruent, lahat is pareho. Okay, yun siya ang pagkakaiba ng word. Similar, ibig sabihin, meron silang pagkakapareho pero hindi lahat. Okay, ano ba yung similar terms or like terms? Are terms having the same literal coefficient. Yun ang kondisyon, laging tandaan. Okay? The same literal coefficient. Tandaan natin, the term or the condition, it must be the same literal coefficient. Okay, yun ang similar terms. Okay, example tayo. We have here the algebraic expression. 3a b squared, ito yung first term natin. 3a b squared and the negative 2a b squared. Okay, sa 3a b squared muna tayo. 3ab squared. Ano ba yung literal coefficient niya? The literal coefficient is AB squared. And the second term, we have here the negative 2AB squared. The literal coefficient is the same, AB squared. Since pareho sila ng literal coefficient, yun ang condition, di ba? The same literal coefficient. Since they have the same literal coefficient, therefore, these two terms is similar term. Okay? The 3ab squared and the negative 2ab squared are similar terms. Okay, another example. If we will have here 3x and x squared. Okay, 3x and x squared. Okay, the first term is 3x. What is the literal coefficient? The literal coefficient is x. And we have here the x squared. What is the literal coefficient here? Okay, the literal coefficient is x squared. Now, tingnan ninyo. Magkapareho ba ang kanilang literal coefficient? Pareho silang x, pero magkaiba ang exponent. Okay. Sa first term, ang exponent niya is 1. Dito naman sa pangalawa, ang exponent niya is 2. Therefore, hindi magkapareho, then it is dissimilar. Okay, dissimilar. Kasi hindi the same ang literal coefficient. Always remember, the condition is the same literal coefficient. Next, we have here, the first term is x, y, z. And the second term is 3x squared, y squared, and z squared. Okay, the literal coefficient of the first term. The literal coefficient is x, y, z. Now, the literal coefficient for the second term is x squared, y squared, z squared. Magkapareho ba? Hindi. Therefore, it is dissimilar terms or not similar. Okay, next. The first term is 3ac squared b. And the second term is 4c squared ab. Okay. Now, the first term, ano yung literal coefficient? The literal coefficient is ac squared b. Then, sa second is c ito. Okay. Namali na naman tayo. Okay. Yan is letter c. Okay. Okay, that is c squared. Yan. C squared AB. Okay, meron tayo dito C squared AB. At sa kabila naman is AC squared B. Now, pareho ba ang kanilang literal coefficient? Similar. Okay, similar coefficient. Bakit, sir? Magkaiba naman. Tingnan natin. A. Dito naman sa kabila, A. Anong exponent? 1. B. Dito sa kabila, B. C squared. Sa kabila, C squared. Di ba? Pareho? Okay. It means, in order lang ang pagka-arrange, pero same. Di ba? Therefore, it is similar terms. Okay. Questions? Wala na. Okay, let's proceed to our activity. Okay. Identify the constant, the numerical, and the literal coefficient, including the variable. Okay, let's have here our given algebraic expression, 3xy squared, 25m squared plus 10n minus 6, and the number 3, negative 5ab squared c minus 8ab minus 2. Okay, number 1, identify the variable. The variable is okay, x, y, z. Okay, hindi natin sinali yung exponent kasi we need only to identify the variables. Okay, next, what is the constant? Okay, uulitin ko, ano yung constant? The constant is a number without a variable. Therefore, none. Then, the numerical coefficient, which is 3. That is the numerical coefficient, the number part of a term. And the literal coefficient is the variable part of a term including the exponent. Therefore, x, y, z squared. Okay, the second one, number 2. The variables are m and n. Then, the constant is, yung nag-iisa lang, walang kasamang variable. Okay, single pa rin, nag-iisa, negative 6. Then, the numerical coefficient is 25 and 10. Okay, sila yung may mga kasamang variable. Kahit sa algebra, sir, talaga, may walang kasama at mayroong kasama. Oh my God. Then the literal coefficient is m squared and n squared. Next, the variable for our third algebraic expression is a, b, and c. Then, the constant is negative 2. The numerical coefficient is negative 5 and negative 8. Kasali always yung mga sign nila. Then, the literal coefficient is a, b squared c, and ab. Okay, those are the literal coefficient. I hope that you've learned and alam natin at always natin tandaan na yun ang mga importanteng mga terms in the algebra. The first one is the constant, followed by the variable, and then we have the terms. And the terms, we have the numerical coefficient and the literal coefficient. Then, all of that is what we call the algebraic expression. Maraming salamat sa panunood at pakikinig. Okay, sa Pamati tutorial. Hanggang sa next video, we will continue to discuss the introduction of the algebra, and the next topic for this video is the polynomial. Okay? Thank you for watching Pamati tutorial. Makinig, manood, at matuto. Thank you. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell of this video. Thank you so much. Bye.